At this stage, you need to step back, take stock, and organize your field notes. A subsector map is the tool you use to summarize what you know about a subsector's structure and how it functions. Identifying the principal functions in silk production. List them vertically along the left-hand side of a sheet of paper. Identify the principal markets across the top. The functions and markets form a grid onto which you place the participants that supply each market. Rectangles represent the participants, and the height of each rectangle indicates how many functions that participant performs. Traditional household producers perform all functions themselves. But within the last 20 years, some households have begun to specialize in yarn production. They supply the factory's ever-growing needs for weft yarn through the network of yarn traders. Other village households produce only white cocoons, which they sell to small-scale reeling companies. The yarn moves on to the factory weaving mills for use as warp yarn. Like traditional households, the Jim Thompson Company performs all functions necessary, from growing mulberry to retailing. But unlike the traditional households, they use improved technology at each stage. Although highly stylized, this very simple map highlights how village households are linked into the larger system. To describe the system more fully, a worksheet will help you summarize the rich detail recorded in your field notes. Since you will develop the map from this worksheet, first list all the functions as they will appear on it. Then, across the top, instead of final markets, list each distinct category of participant in the system. Start with the traditional household producer who performs all functions, from mulberry production to retailing. In contrast, the household yarn producer stops at reeling. Some produce their own silkworm eggs from mother moths, while others who buy egg sheets from the DOAE skip this function. Next come the yarn traders, the household cocoon producers, small reeling mills, large weaving factories, and the Jim Thompson Company. In addition to these, you have seen a number of other participants. The National Sericulture Research Institute, the Department of Agricultural Extension, which distributes egg sheets, commercial farmers who grow mulberry and rear white hybrid cocoons. The large reeling mills. And contract farmers that supply them with cocoons. Then the small weaving factories. And finally, the household contract weavers. Note that 4 participants who purchase egg sheets from others do not perform this function themselves. Drawing a subsector map is like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Your task is to align participants so that each lies directly above the enterprise they buy from. For example, the yarn traders buy yellow weft yarn from village yarn producers, who, in turn, sell to small and large weaving factories. The village cocoon producers buy egg sheets from DOAE assembly points, which in turn are supplied by NSRI. They sell cocoons to small reelers, who then sell their white yarn to the weaving factories. Commercial farmers also sell white cocoons to the small reelers. Contract farmers supply both the large reeling mills and the Jim Thompson Company with hybrid cocoons. Note that dotted lines indicate contract sales. The large reelers sell white warp yarn directly to the factory weavers. Like the Jim Thompson Company, they subcontract with whole villages of household weavers. Aligning the participants in this way allows you to distinguish among different supply channels. By adjusting the width, you can indicate the relative size of each channel. The traditional household producers in Channel 1 supply the traditional sarong and matmi cloth for ceremonial use. The remaining channels service the much larger modern Thai silk market, selling to tourists, export, and upscale Thai consumers.